What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some very spicy battles submitted to the channel here by Slider1429, so shout out to them. Thank you for sharing these battles with us. As you guys can see, it is a triple shadow team with very unconventional, pretty much never used Pokemon, that being a Legacy Metagross there with Meteor Mash and a Legacy Tyranitar with Smackdown. Now, my first impression of this team is that if you guys lose lead pretty hard, it's probably going to be a struggle to come back because Metagross and Tyranitar don't have great coverages on the meta. So just a fair warning, this team is spicy, it is fun, but it doesn't have like the basic fundamentals when it comes to ABB teams, giving you great chances to win when you lose the lead. But that doesn't mean these battles aren't going to be fun. That doesn't mean these battles aren't going to be spicy. And with Talonflame being basically a new meta Pokemon that everyone is running, Shadow Godzilla down there with Smackdown, I think can handle it pretty well. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about today's battles and this video. Again, shout out to Slider. Thank you for sharing this with us. As you guys can see, they were legend last season, so these should be some pretty good battles. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, getting into this first battle here. We have Venusaur versus Scrafty on the lead. Okay, not too bad of a matchup. Obviously, Scrafty is going to destroy Metagross and Tyranitar right here, so this is definitely ideal to have it on the lead. So they're going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant right away. Obviously, this is going to do a lot of neutral damage. They're going to have to watch out for the foul play here from the Scrafty, and they do get a shield as well. So will Venusaur shield right here? I imagine so. No shield, and it is a foul play. That does massive damage right there, which is unfortunate. Can they get to another Frenzy Plane in time? They can. Okay, so if this Scrafty shields right here, I think it might be game over. Let's see what happens. They don't shield. Oh my goodness, and here comes a Talonflame, everyone. Let the Shadow Godzilla go. Oh my goodness, look at those Smackdowns. 50% health from 2 fast moves, and they have a Charmer in the back. Metagross right here is going to be taking down this Whimsicott very easily. But still, look at how much damage Charm did to that Shadow Metagross right there. They're going to go ahead and go for Meteor Mashes. Obviously, they single charge move the Shadow Pokemon to save on a lot of Stardust because it's super spicy. But Tyranitar 2 shields. This bird is just going to get destroyed. So that's 3 fast moves we're going to see right here. I think it's 4 Smackdowns to destroy a Talonflame. So there's 3, there's 4. Man, that is going to be a good game. So Tyranitar confirmed counter to a Talonflame right there, which is awesome to see. All right, moving into this next battle. Let's see how this one goes. We have Venusaur on the lead versus Lanturn. Okay, a very ideal matchup right here on the leads. We'll probably see them swap out, which they do. They go into a Breloom. Again, oh, this is a Bullet Seed Breloom as well, which is not going to do any damage here to Venusaur. Counter would be resisted as well, but it's going to gain energy very quickly, but it really doesn't have charge moves to handle it. Oh no, they lost connection right there. Put up that shield right there. You don't want to get hit with the Sludge Bomb. It's just going to be a dynamic punch. And they are going to now swap into Metagross right here. Rightfully so. They can probably shield this charge move and commit to the farm down. Again, this Breloom isn't using counter, which would do neutral damage. It's doing that Bullet Seed, which is going to be resistant. They can fully farm down right here. So we'll probably see the Lanturn come back in. No, it's going to be a Alolan Marowak. And again, fake it till you make it, everyone. Remember, Metagross has access to Earthquake right here, which could one-shot an Alolan Marowak. And it does get the shield right there, which is huge. Now, they still have Venusaur for the Lanturn. And they have Tyranitar with Smackdown for this Alolan Marowak right here. Meteor Mash still did a lot of damage. My goodness, that was 50% resisted of Alolan Marowak's health. That is a lot of damage. Tyranitar coming in right now. Hopefully, this is not a blind Shadow Bone. It is a blind Shadow Bone right there. That's not going to do too much damage, but Smackdown just destroys the Alolan Marowak, and Venusaur can come in and take this game very easily. And that'll be a good battle, very well played to the opponent right there. All right. Moving into this next one, we have Venusaur on the lead versus Azumarill. Again, a very positive matchup. And like I said, you're probably not going to be winning too well with this team if you lose lead hard. But if you win lead with Venusaur, Shadow Venusaur at that, which has a lot of positive matchups, by the way. You know, stuff like Galarian Stunfisk, Azumarill, Swampert, etc. Some of those fighters. We do see a Toxicroak now come in too. Now, Shadow Venusaur with Frenzy Plant is going to do a lot of resisted damage. So we'll have to see how much it actually does right here. Wow, that's resisted. That did 70% of its health. Metagross is now going to come in and farm down. Will we see a shield? Mud Bomb would do super effective damage. They are going to shield right here, and they can farm down with Bullet Punch and have a Meteor Mash ready to go for the Azumarill. No, a Sableye is going to come in. This is actually pretty deadly right here. If this Sableye commits to the farm down, it could potentially take out Tyranitar and Venusaur. We'll have to see. And we'll have to see what moves it does have. Now, Foul Play is going to be resisted right here, but again, this is a Shadow Tyranitar with no shields, which I think is going to do quite a bit of resisted damage. That's actually a good chunk. That's 30% of its health, but Smackdowns are really, really adding up right here. Sableye now having to throw its charge move to take out the Tyranitar before it goes down the fast moves. So it is going to be up to Venusaur to close this game out. They swap right away, simultaneous swaps right here into Venusaur, and has two Frenzy Plants ready to go. This first one should be getting the shield from Azumarill, and the second one should be able to take it out. But does Azumarill have an Ice Beam? No, it doesn't. Venusaur able to get this next Frenzy Plant off, and this is going to be taking out the Azumarill with that super effective damage. Sableye now is going to come in, going to be going down to Vine Whips right here, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. So Metagross coming in against Toxicroak. That was awesome to see. Frenzy Plant, that did so much damage. Shadow Pokemon are ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Here's a lead loss right here against this Registeel. Let's see what they decide to do. They're going to go ahead and look to stay in it. Frenzy Plant and Sludge Bomb are both resisted because of that Steel typing here on Registeel. They have to watch out for Flash Cannon, though. That's going to do a lot of neutral damage, but let's see if they start getting shields. No shields, and as you can see, they're not doing too much damage, and they're going to go ahead and swap into Metagross on the charge move. This is going to be beautiful if this is a Flash Cannon. It is a Flash Cannon, but I imagine it's still going to do a lot. That does 50% of its health, and we are going to see an Umbreon come in, which is now a hard counter here to Metagross because of Foul Play, which is so unfortunate for them. They're probably going to let this charge move go through. No, they're going to go ahead and shield right here. They want to get off this Meteor Mash to get a shield from the Umbreon. I don't think this will KO if it lands, though, but hey, I've never seen Shadow Metagross Meteor Mash land. No, it does get a shield there from the Umbreon. Umbreon is going to be able to commit to that farm down with Snarl because of the Psychic typing. Now, Tyranitar is going to have to come in right here and pray that they don't have Last Resort. I imagine they do. It's going to do neutral damage right here, but if they go for Foul Play, oh, it is Last Resort. Oh, no, that is resisted. My bad. Rock typing. Completely forgot about that, which is totally fine. Tyranitar now can come in and basically farm this thing down. Foul Play still does so much damage. They're going to have to go for this Stone Edge right here to take out the Umbreon, and it is not looking too good. There's Venusaur still to try to take out the Registeel, and we'll have to see what the final Pokemon is. So Registeel is going to be coming in, and they'll probably just go for the Flash Cannon right here to take out the Tyranitar. And then Venusaur has an uphill battle to try to take out this Registeel right here. And the final, oh no, the final Pokemon is an Alolan Ninetales, and this is going to be basically a good game. If this Frenzy Plant lands, though, it's still going to do a lot of damage. No, it gets a shield. Can they get to another one in time? They will have to shield this charge move. Weather Ball will be doing super effective damage. This is going to be a race. I think Frenzy Plant will do enough neutral damage to take out the Alolan Ninetales, but Venusaur won't have enough energy here to basically take out the Registeel, I think, which is going to be unfortunate. But very good battle right there. Tough team to face off against. And then Registeel come in and might be able to get to a Frenzy Plant. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, from what we saw before. It was about 20% of the health, maybe a bit less. And Registeel here definitely has like 30% plus. Yeah, barely not enough to take it out, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. So definitely came down to the wire right there with a super, super spicy team. So well played. All right, let's go ahead and move into the next battle here. We have Venusaur versus Stunfisk on the lead. Pretty positive matchup considering that Shadow Venusaur is going to do a lot of neutral damage with that Frenzy Plant. They will have to start shielding potential charge moves, though, because both Rock Slide and Earthquake will do a lot of neutral damage to a Venusaur. So Frenzy Plant now coming through. Will we see a shield here from the Galarian Stunfisk? No shield right there, and that is a lot of damage. Venusaur is likely going to be shielding right here and committing to that hard farm, which they do, rightfully so. They can farm down right here. They will probably have to give up one more shield, though, because Galarian Stunfisk should be able to get to another charge move in time. No, not able to get to it in time. Probably trying to go for that Earthquake right there. We'll have to see what decides to come in. It's going to be a Galvantula. They have double Sludge Bomb ready to go. This is going to do a lot of neutral damage if this goes unshielded right here. Does it land? It does. Boom! Takes out so much health right there from Galvantula. Will they shield this as well? They're going to let it go. They're going to let it go. Lunge takes out the Venusaur, and we'll have to see what the final Pokemon is going to be. is going to be an Azumarill. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Can Metagross and Tyranitar take out a 2-shield Azumarill? Charge move now coming through. That was way too quick to be Hydro Pump or Play Rough, and it is going to be an Ice Beam, which is resisted, so great shield right there. But again, remember, Meteor Mash does neutral. Azumarill is a Fairy Water typing. Water resists Steel. Fairy takes super effective damage, so these charge moves are going to hurt. They're going to be able to get to another one in time, and they're going to have to switch in that Tyranitar. They cannot let this Metagross get farmed down for more energy into that Azumarill. They get the second shield. They're going to swap now in Tyranitar. So it's Shadow Godzilla here versus an Azumarill with a shield. So they will have to shield this next charge move. Hopefully they can get to a Stone Edge in time. It is going to be an Ice Beam shield bait. We don't know if they're running Play Rough or Hydro Pump, both of which will do super effective damage. And they get to the Stone Edge in time. So Tyranitar and Metagross able to take down the 2-shield Azumarill right here in this battle. And that will be a good game. Very well played. Man, could you imagine? That would have been a shiny Venus or a Shadow Venusaur sweep if they shielded the lunge. That would have been amazing to see. But let's go ahead and move into this next battle here. We have Venusaur versus Azumarill on the lead. Very nice matchup right here for them. We'll probably see a swap out here soon. They're deciding to stay in. We are going to see a Lowland Marowak come in. Here comes the Tyranitar. This is going to absolutely be destroying a Lowland Marowak. Now, they don't have to shield the first charge move. Nothing can one-hit KO with the energy. So Bone Club still does a lot of damage, as we can see. But Smackdown is absolutely destroying. Hopefully they can finish it off before. No, they're going to have to give up a shield right here in order to farm down. And they'll be able to throw a Stone Edge against that potential Azumarill that will be coming back in because they can bubble farm down basically. So they will be able to get to the Stone Edge in time. This is still going to do a lot of neutral damage. Will we see a shield here from the Azumarill? Yes, we do see a shield, which is actually pretty ideal considering that the energy gain here on Venusaur outpaces Azumarill, and they can go ahead and go for a Frenzy Plant right away. Now, charge move coming through. They're going to have to shield this Ice Beam. Oh, they shielded at the last second. That would definitely KO the Venusaur, and they're going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant right away. Now, it's all about what is in the back. If it's another Fire-type Pokemon, things are not looking good. They do get a shield from the Azumarill, and it's going to be a Bastiodon. Oh, man, this is definitely going to be dangerous. They might try to sack swap the Metagross on the Flamethrower right here. That definitely looks like a strong play. Frenzy Plant does so much damage. They're counting the fast moves right here. It's going to be 7. They're going to go ahead and swap on the charge move into Metagross to soak this Flamethrower right here, which would do super effective damage. That near one-shots it, but can Metagross hang on and get to a Meteor Mash in time? No, just not able to get to it. Can they get the Frenzy Plant off? They can right here just before the Flamethrower came through. This should be enough damage to take out the Bastiodon, and now it's going to be a race between Azumarill and Venusaur to get to this next charge move. Can Venusaur win? It can right here, able to get to the Frenzy Plant in time. This is going to be one-shotting the Azumarill, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. So going up against very meta teams right here with this super spicy triple Shadow team, you'll love to see it. All right. Moving into this next battle, we have, let's see here, man, super spicy stuff. I love the sacrificial swap right there. Venusaur is definitely the Pokemon to carry this team dramatically, and it has a lot of great wins, like I said. All right, Shadow on Shadow Machamp versus Venusaur right here. Going to be resisting those counters because of the poison typing, but Machamp really doesn't care. It's punching through the resistances, and they're going to go ahead and let this charge move go through. It was a bit quick for Rock Slide, so it is going to be a cross-chop shield bait, which still does a lot of damage. If this Shadow Machamp decides to shield, they can absolutely destroy this whole team. So let's see what happens right here. Charge move now coming through. It's going to get shielded. And we are going to see them swap out into Sableye. So this is not looking good. Tyranitar now can come in and farm down the Sableye. This is not a purified one as well. So there's going to be no return right here. So we know foul play is going to be resisted. No shield as well. That still does so much damage. But can Tyranitar Smackdown farm? No, it cannot. It's going to have to shield right here. Yeah, so there's still a Metagross. Things are not looking too good. They saved the Shadow Machamp in the back, so Tyranitar is going to be able to farm down now. Rock-type moves with Stone Edge and Smackdown are resisted by a Shadow Machamp or a fighter, so we'll have to see if they get a shield right here, but still going to do a lot of damage. They do get a shield. They're going to have to swap right away into Metagross to commit to the farm down. Machamp is trying to get a back-to-back cross-chop right here. They are going to have to shield this next charge move. What could be in the back? Is it going to be another Azumarill right here? Let's see what happens. Able to farm down. What is the final Pokemon? It is going to be a Shadow Victory Bell, which is going to take massive neutral damage right here from the Meteor Mash. Boom! One-shots the Victory Bell, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. All right, moving into the next battle here. We have... Let's see. We have Venusaur on the lead versus Slowbro. If this is confusion, it's going to do a lot of damage right here. It is a confusion that is absolutely chunking the health of Venusaur right now. They have to swap right away, and they're going to be going into the Metagross to get ahead on energy. And a Galvantula is going to be coming in now. Meteor Mash, I think it's going to one-shot right here if they decide not to shield, but we will probably see a shield here from Galvantula, which we do. Now, the Galvantula can also be throwing lunges right here for neutral damage because of the Steel Psychic typing. It is going to be lunge. That one-shots the Metagross right there. We are going to see the Tyranitar come in and just gobble up this spider with the smackdowns right there. Slowbro might come into this Tyranitar, but let's see what the final Pokemon is going to be. The Slowbro does come in, which is definitely nice for that Venusaur. They're going to have to start throwing up shields now, but they can still do quite a bit of damage with Smackdown and Stone Edge right here. As you guys can see, they're committing to that hard farm down. Slowbro not able to get to another charge move. What is going to be the final Pokemon? It is going to be a Snorlax right here. So Stone Edge and Frenzy Plant are going to be doing massive neutral damage to this Stone Edge. Gets a shield. They swap back into the Venusaur right now, and Venusaur is going to go to town. This Frenzy Plant will not be enough to one-shot, but it's going to get it extremely low, and now it's going to be a race to the next charge move. They still have a shield, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Okay. Moving into, that was the final battle right there. So a great showcase here from Slider1429. Again, thank you for sharing these battles. And again, just like I said at the beginning, everyone, most of these battles that were won were from lead wins. That's due to this team being so spicy and so unique without having amazing coverages in order to flip bad leads. So take this video with a grain of salt, but again, it was super entertaining. But I think Smackdown Tyranitar, Shadow Smackdown Tyranitar, might have some play with all those Talonflames running around. We saw it takes 4 Smackdowns, 4 fast moves to delete that Talonflame, which is awesome to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.